Hello everyone, I'm Bobby.
And I'm Walker.
And we're here to talk about X-Wing. This is based off of the original models for Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6, because we all know that there are no other Star Wars movies.
It would be really cool if they made some more, though. I mean,
it would be really nice if
it'd be kind of a shame, though, if they were to ruin it. You know.
Well, it can get worse than a certain menace out there, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, precisely. And that's another thing that's great about this game is the community. So the TIE Bomber has been a very difficult ship for people to start using. It's a relatively recent arrival to the game, but there are people that always talk about it. People come up with mathematical models. People take recordings of their games, put it online. Then they explain, okay, this is how I think a TIE Bomber should be used. This is how I don't think a TIE Bomber should be used. Same thing for the Defender or any other ship. There's a lot of discussion that goes on. I would say it's a more social game than other games. Warhammer will take 5 hours to complete. This takes less than an hour, but there's so much talking in between the games and during the games that it ends up taking the same amount of time at the end of the day.
Different from the Star Trek miniature game is because it's better, it's more balanced, it came first, and its miniatures are good.
That about sums it up pretty well. This is Game Castle Santa Clara. There is no such thing as a truly casual game. Such a thing does not exist. The difference here for us is everyone has to play exactly by the rules, but you can take a move back, or there can be discussion between both players. What is the best move? What is the best strategy? Even though sometimes you end up beating yourself.
I really like to do themed lists, but at the same time I want to get as much efficiency out of them as possible. But a lot of it has to do with the look of the ships and how the ships perform and how fast they are. Yeah, you can win a game with any ship in the game, really, if you know what you're doing. Especially if you have a theme going that you really believe in and you've come equipped to go up against the really hard-hitting things you know are out there. You shouldn't really have trouble with stuff that you've prepared for in general. I mean, something always goes wrong, but if you're prepared for it, you can handle it and move on and keep winning. I have to say that it's occurred to me, my favorite thing about this game is it's almost entirely based on player skill, with just enough luck to make it interesting, so that you can always feel like you can win, even if you're playing against somebody that's outpacing you beyond anything you could hope to catch them. It's very strange. You start, I don't know if everybody does, but I feel really, it's exhilarating playing this game. It's a lot of fun, and you feel like you're right there in the movie, flying those ships around.
They're not pieces
a lot of fun.
Painted plastic anymore.
Yeah.
It's your ships, you've customized it, you know the pilots, you've seen them in the movies, you've seen them in book series, you've seen them in the comic books, so it feels like it's your squad and you're in the game.